Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and this time I'm doing a review on the anime Orphen 2 Revenge. Now, I think a lot of you know of the OVA, which is just Orphen, and this incorporates a lot of the characters that we're used to seeing: Cleo, Orphen, Magic, Loki, Cleo's little hybrid wolf pet. It's really cute. Dorton and Vulcan, the trolls, the conniving, manipulative, scheming trolls who provide comedy relief. We're introduced to some new characters: Esperansa, which means hope, or faith in French, which is interesting, and Lycaris, who has this interesting creature. It's just, I'm not sure what it is, but it's a little floating orb named Pam. Apparently she won him at a contest somehow. She never really goes into how she won Pam, but Pam is interesting, and Pam has some unique functions as well throughout the series. He always follows Lycaris around. And then there's another sorcerer by the name of McGregor, and I'm not going to give that too much away about him, but and there's some interesting villains in this as well. Flame Soul, who is Flameheart's twin brother, and there's this controversy going on that Orphen killed Flameheart. Well, that never happened, but Flame Soul doesn't know that. Flame Soul is he's completely out of his mind, and his mother was made invalid, and he takes that a little bit too far. You talk about Norman Bates. You haven't met Flame Soul. But anyway, I really like this series. I thought it was wonderfully done. I would have given it 3 out of 4 stars. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good, and it's worth a look if you're into old anime series, and it's a good addition to the original. The original is far superior, in my opinion, but I liked it just as much as I did the OVA, and I really enjoyed it. It was more comedic, because usually second series are that way, but I also enjoyed the comedy in it, because there were some really good lines in this series, and there are also some moments that just broke my heart, quite literally, to watch. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you! Sorry. But anyway, if you had seen the first Orphen, I would definitely recommend seeing the second. It may not be your cup of tea, but I really I was really entertained by it. I thought it had everything going for it. It had comedy, romance, intrigue, suspense, just beautiful animation. The music, especially with the scenes with Esperansa, just that score in and of itself was just haunting and beautiful, gorgeous music. And I'd actually love to have that soundtrack, because I like Esperanza's piano theme, because it's just so eerie, but just very lovely and calming in a kind of odd way. But this kind of reminded me of Dungeons and Dragons, so the way, or Final Fantasy, because when Lycaris first joins the group, I thought Lycaris joins their party. And she has so many hit points and so many magic points. I thought, no, don't do that, stop it. You're talking like a nerd again. Quit it. But I really enjoyed it, and I think I played too many RPGs, but that's what made it even more enjoyable for me, because I know the humor involved with those as well. Yeah, they're not altogether too terribly serious, but they could be funny. And some of the lines that you read within role-playing games are interesting, because some things just don't translate from the Japanese. But as a dub, I have to say this was superbly done. I mean, there really wasn't that much lip flap, and the characters had great lines. There was one line with Dorton and Bulkin that Bulkin was talking about. He had found a territory that he believed that was his own, and he said, "I claim squatters' rights." And Dorton said, "What do you think this is, the 1800s?" I don't think that was in the original, but I thought that line was hilarious, and I just laughed. It was a great line. And the people at ADV really know what they're doing. It's just, a great series, a good addition to the original Orphen. And it had a really interesting storyline at the end with heavenly beings. And there's one character who is assumed to be a heavenly being because she possesses green eyes and green hair. But apparently, we find out later on in the series that the heavenly beings have long since been extinct. And I'm not going to go any further into her storyline, to be honest with you, because that would give away a huge plot point. But as far as the series goes, I would give it 3 stars out of 4. It's very well done. It's enjoyable. The characters are likable. You know who they are. You know what to expect out of Orphen and Magic and Cleo, and Dorton and Vulcan, the comedy relief. And you come across some interesting situations that only occur with those characters. Well, not just those characters, but just in Japanese animation in general. You expect certain funny elements to occur in series like that, which they're kind of predictable, but beyond that, I really enjoyed the series, and I highly recommend it if you've seen the original and want to just see where the storyline goes from there. It's very interesting, and it makes you think a lot about power and the whole youth itself, and it's philosophical in that sense. But just check it out if you're interested in things like alchemy, magic, and sorcery. Just look at it. It's really good, and it makes you think. And usually a lot of series don't do that, but this is one that'll get you thinking a little bit about such things as that. So if you want a little something different, then check out Orphen 2 Revenge. It's pretty good, 3 stars out of 4.